Alright guys, some people get very jealous of looks or money or intelligence or celebrity status or anything. Some people get jealous of the smallest things sometimes, and it really is crazy. You would think, well, wouldn't you be happy for a person? Wouldn't you want, what's best for a person? But it's understandable too. Some people have a hard time with their own lives, and so that's how they are, right? And that's okay. I mean, this is how it is. But it just seems sad that some people would rather hate instead of working on themselves, right? Why would you hate someone in general if you could just work on yourself, right? Just work on yourself. You don't have to be, I mean, and the thing is, I understand, the world isn't fair sometimes, and some people have a hard time in general. But I mean, like, really, if you see someone living their best life, wouldn't you just let them live it? I just don't know why people will say all these things and do all these things. But, at the end of the day, if you know your own worth and you know who you are, at some point it just doesn't matter anymore, right? You have to really not focus on that. You have to really not care, because at the end of the day, I look amazing now. I'm happy with how I look, right? I'm happy with what my life is going to look like for now. So, I mean, I'm not worried, right? And some people get very upset, and that's okay. I mean, I understand where they're coming from, but I just feel like, wouldn't you be happy for someone? And sometimes, I'm in a better mood. I'm always in a good mood generally, but someone's in a really good mood, and I don't care about what people are, thinking that I'm too good or whatever, think I'm too good, whatever. And I've always been nice, right? I've always been a nice person, so to me it just never seemed like it made any sense. But the reason why many people get very upset is because they're not as good looking, obviously, or maybe they have another issue that they have. And that's fair, I understand where it's coming from, but at the same point, I'm like, well, I mean, that's something I work very hard to be very good looking. I work very hard to look like this. And I could obviously gain weight, but I mean, I work very hard to look like this, and I think it's unfair to be treated badly because of it. Anyway, thank you guys. Bye. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, bye now.